Testing. Testing. Oh wow, thanks, Luffy. Very generous. Do you like my new hairstyle? Yep, got a haircut. Testing. Wow, dead stream tonight. give you drama. How about no? Give me fucking views first. Don't have any drama anyway. $1,000 2933. Whatever. Oh wow, thanks. Very generous. No drama, no Japan. Go away. How did I pay off overdraft? So my CFD's ripped back up to 1,500. I closed everything, took out 500, left £1,000 in for my day trading. So I'm not going to hold the positions overnight anymore. And my CFD account went from £700 back up to 1,500, so decided not to risk it anymore. Closed everything. I'm not holding any more CFDs. I think it was a pretty good place to get out. I took £500 out, used it to pay off some of the overdraft. I'll leave the long-term position stuff to the stocks and shares ISA. Much lower risk. Lower reward, but at least you don't lose half the account when the indices go down 5%. It's crazy that a 5% downtrend makes you lose half the account. It's insane leverage. Overdraft limit, £2,000. Yep, cutting my hair. Day one of refinement. Take weeks to fully cut the hair until it's finished. Yeah, I made 0 profits over the last few months. In fact, I lost £1,000 locked in since March.
Why are you refusing?
Oh wow, thanks. Very generous. So since restarting CFDs since March, I increased my P&L from minus 2,000 to minus 3,000. So yeah, 8 months of CFD trading result, lost £1,000. But that's what happens when you go mega short when the market's ripping, and then you close out all your shorts just before it mega tanks, whilst you went long at the top. So count yourself lucky that all you lost was £1,000, because that was the dumbest trading I've ever seen. You literally went all in short at the bottom of the tank in April, and then you went all in long at the very top just before it crashed. Fucking dumb. Really, really dumb. And all the money was lost because of holding overnight. Stubbornly holding overnight for months and months, when I should have just cut the losses quickly. £400 loss on the short could have just been a £40 loss. But that's what happens when you're not flexible and you're stubborn with your bias. Things can flip up in a day. So now I refuse to hold CFDs overnight. I cut losses quickly. Start again December 1st. A fresh account balance, £1,000. Well, yeah, that's the gamble. If you hold it overnight, it might go up overnight, you regain your losses, or it might just go down even more. But that's just gambling, isn't it? Plan today is I'm going to stream an hour and then go to bed. I'm going to sit here for about 1 or 2 hours, see if I get any donos, and then I'm going to bed. Can't be bothered. It's 9 o'clock at night. What do you expect me to do? The day's done. So the reason why I'm done with you people is because it is a waste of time and a waste of breath saying anything to you. Number one, you don't listen. You don't listen to logic. You always want to argue and disagree with me. And then you always say everything's my fault. So I'm done arguing with you people. You just get a ban. Because you're never going to listen to me. Even though I explain why you're wrong, you never accept that you're wrong. You just double down. So I'm just done talking to you people anymore. I just can't be bothered. Everything's always my fault. It's just a waste of time. I keep telling you how I've got a house and I got a better car than you and I have a better life than you. But you just never want to listen. It's always, oh, but you did this because of that and you only got this because of that. Yeah, I still got it though. But you still want to act like you're better than me when you're not. Who am I talking to? I'm talking to you. You people. You act like you're so much better than me and so much smarter when your lives are probably shitter than my lives. My life is not shit. My life is better than most people. Better than yours. But all I ever get is comments like, this guy's life sucks, this guy never changes, this guy's such a loser. You're the losers. I'm not the. You are the loser, not me. You. You are more of a loser. My car better than your car. My hair better than your hair. My phone better than your phone. I'm not a loser. And my life doesn't suck. Your life sucks. What happened to my camera? What was that? That was such a weird glitch. Anyway, I'm just fed up with you people. At least my coughing stopped. Oh, look, another person to ban. Come on, keep the hate comments going. Make it easy for me to ban all you fucking annoying pricks. Come on, keep them going. Fucking losers. Start typing up your stupid Reddit keyboard warrior stupid responses so I can fucking ban you. Come on, who's next? Speak up so I can fucking ban you. You prick. Fucking banned. 10 people already. Who the fuck is Aira? Can I dance like Temin when I get a donut? How about I give you the fucking middle finger when I get a donut? Who do I hate more, Chi Chi Mida or Chris Broad? You guys, I hate most. Ruin my life. Don't dono me. Always making fun of me. Always whining. Always saying, no, Daniel, your fault. Oh, no, your fault. This is your fault. No, it's your fault. Not my fault. It's your fault. You people made me like this. Didn't support my art videos, didn't support my wholesome videos. All you want, drama, drama, drama. And now look where it got us. I can move out of the house. Stop with this stupid rumour that I can't move out. Of course I can move out. It's just the timing is not right. My breath smells like fresh mint pineapple, so shut the fuck up, bitch. Got berry lemonade breath. Why not? Because I'm not a giver-upper. If my income stream diminishes, I'll find a new one. I'm not living with my mum when I'm nearly 40. Don't care how much money I save. Life isn't about saving money. Save the money to do what? You can't rent a house using savings unless you got like £1 million in savings. How much savings do you need to make your low income not be a problem? Like $500,000? Then you might as well just buy a house. Yeah, renting a house is the same as having a house. It's like renting, you don't buy your phone, you get a phone contract. I mean, most people don't own the house. They have a mortgage, but they still say I have a house. That the bank bought for you. I watched that Guy Fawkes series with Kit Harington. A bit boring. A bit bland. It's just a lot of torture scenes. They cut this guy's arms and legs off. Or they hung him and then cut out his guts and then cut his legs and arms off. Brutal. Hung, drawn and quartered, they call it. Didn't you earn money off OnlyFans? Yes, I did. But it's all gone. 40,000. Now I make a couple hundred a month. How much tax is planning to pay this year? None, because I already paid it back in January. If you mean next year, then £700. Actually, I didn't pay any taxes this year because I didn't make enough money. When I was in Thailand, I didn't make more than 12,000, actually. Yeah, remember my genius plan in Thailand was to make not enough money so I didn't have to pay any taxes? That was a good idea. I think I made like 11,000. Can easily live in Thailand for 11,000. Hey, darling, you're banned. I will ban you all. I will not have toxicity in my chat anymore. Fair warning. I will ban every single fucking one of you. I don't give a shit. Time to grow up, learn some fucking manners, or else you'll have the privilege of speaking removed. Time to find something else to entertain yourselves with. Sick freaks. Why don't you run outside and pull legs off insects? Fucking freaks. If this is what you do for entertainment, just being an annoying troll in a chat room, then you need to get a fucking life. And if you refuse to, then I'll make you by banning you and taking away your fun. How about that? No more trolling in the chat anymore for you. Time to find a new hobby. Fucking losers. Ban every single one of you. I'm not having it anymore. You'll fucking learn respect or you'll fucking get out my fucking classroom. You got that? People are here to learn. Fucking little shits. This is no longer a channel for you sick freaks to bully me. Time to move on and find someone else to bully. Because I ain't having it no more.
Respect Dan authority.
Oh, thanks, Liffy. Very generous. I refuse to be your punching bag any longer. Anyway. What's new? Cut my hair. Cut my hair, cook some chicken. Yeah, I know the hair looks kind of rubbish on day one that I cut it. It will take about a week to grow back into itself. But you gotta start somewhere. You gotta start the purge somewhere before things can heal. Show the cooking. I just chuck it in the air fryer and close it. There's no cooking. And then I put some salt on it and thyme. And I didn't leave the house. Although I'm thinking of going out scouting tomorrow for Uber Eats locations, since market's closed tomorrow for Thanksgiving. If I can be bothered, it'll probably just be a waste of time. And I waste half my car battery driving up and down. I don't know, maybe I'll just make a YouTube video. make a YouTube video maybe about top 5 stocks to invest in. No, UK doesn't celebrate Thanksgiving, but the stock market will be closed. I mean, futures will be open and the UK market, Asia session will be trading, but since there's no US session, it'll probably be pretty dead. What happened now? I'm broke, basically. Kick barely makes any money. I make about £25 a day on Kick. YouTube's dead. I can't make videos about anything I'm doing because it's too risky. No, I've been doing 5 or 6 hour streams now. It makes like £20-25. This one's not working. Nope, no relationship drama. Can't discuss anything. No, nothing happened. It's just that I can't talk about it. It is unwise. I mean, it's not like an emergency or anything. It's just slightly concerning. But, you know, I've been brainstorming plans. I reckon there's a low probability of it becoming a problem, but in case it arises, now either you do a preemptive strike. I mean, like, if you think there's a high probability of the event happening, then it's better that you trigger the earthquake than wait for it to build up and unleash at some random time. But that's only if you know for sure the earthquake is going to happen. Now, I feel like there's a low probability of this event happening. So, like, do I risk thinking it's not going to happen so I don't need to do a preemptive strike? Although if it does happen, it would be better for me if I preemptively struck. So I'm just wondering, which one's better probability? See, life is like the stock market. It's all about probability, risk management, position scaling. No idea what you're talking about. Yeah, that's kind of the point. It's just that I'm facing a conundrum. It's fairly minor. I don't think it's a big problem. No, I'm not going back to Japan. Nice hairstyle. Oh, thanks. I cut it myself. No, no one's stalking me. Basically, I need to move out to a different house. Where I can do Uber Eats nearby. For reasons I cannot say. I'm thinking I move over to the east side of the moors. Maybe north of Essex. I mean Exeter, not Essex. Why does my camera keep freezing? Back to Harrietsham. I mean, maybe. Oh, thanks, Oncad, for membership. Basically, I've kind of really fucked myself by saying my name's Jason. Oh, that was so dumb. Oh, God. There's kind of no way out of this now. Because if I do say my real name, she's gonna Google it. 100%. And then it's over. It didn't matter if I changed my first name or my last name. Yeah, see, a lot of people use like a nickname, or maybe they don't like the real first name and then they use the middle name, or they use like a variation of their first name. Why is it a big deal? Like Mila's real name wasn't Mila. Faster's real name wasn't Faster. So the problem isn't that I use a different name. She's gonna ask why. Why? I don't know why. I can't tell you why. It's always the why that gets you. Well, I mean, why did Mila say her name's Mila when it's not Mila? She just says she likes Mila more. Okay, I like Jason more. The reason why I don't want people looking up my past is because, from my experience, I get unfairly punished for what I've
Is your
done.
mother willing to help you again financially so you can rent a new house since you don't have an income? I feel it's so disrespectful you are waiting for her to die so you inherit some.
I never said I'm waiting for her to die. Stop putting words in my mouth. I never once said that. And in fact, it is far more beneficial for me to have my mum alive. Why? Because I get free access to the house whenever I want. If she passed, the house would have to be sold. I'd never be able to go back there again. Why would I want her to die? It would make no sense at all. I would benefit way more if she's alive. By far. And actually, I would easily be able to rent a house because the income I've made this year is really good. I made loads of money this year. I made like 26k. I'd easily be able to afford to pass the income check. Because they'll be like, oh wow, he made 26k this year. They don't actually check, you know. I mean, well, they do. They check your tax thing to see how much you said you made. So they check up this year. So the thing is, the money I made this year won't count until after next April, because that's when this tax year will end. So if I was going to get a new house this year, they would use my previous tax submittance, which was only like 18k. Which means I got to do the whole thing where I need like 10k savings to show that I can meet the income check. So it will be a lot easier to get a place after next April with my new tax return, which will say I made like 28k. Because there's still 5 months left in the tax year. I'm probably going to make another 6-7k on top of the 25k I already made. So in this tax year, I'm probably going to make like 30k. Which is going to look good when applying for a rental. Yeah, maybe I make nothing now, but I mean, I made it in the previous year when it will be next year. That's why the whole system's stupid. I don't see the point of it. Like, how about you just give me the fucking house and let me decide if I can afford it or not? Just because I could have afforded it last year doesn't mean I can afford it this year. But that's bureaucracy for you. A load of bollocks, more like. All these stupid rules that make no sense. There's no guarantee that I'll have the same job next year, next week, next month. No, I'm not renting out. Why? I'm not renting out my mum's garden cabin. I'm living in Devon. But if I was living at my mum's house, I'd just live in my bedroom for free, not rent a summer cabin that has no internet and no washing facility. And if you wanted to have a poo, you've got to go in the main house, otherwise it blocks up the pipes. I don't know if my uncle did a very good job with that cabin. I mean, why can't you poo in the toilet? Why can't you have a washing machine in the summer cabin? Wouldn't they have thought of this before when they were building it? Like, what's the point making a toilet where you're not supposed to poo in it? It's ridiculous. So they say something like, oh, the pipe is too small, the poo block. I don't know, put in a fucking bigger pipe. Why don't you just put in a bigger pipe in the first place? I don't know, I'm not a genius about building, but that seems like common sense. I was thinking of maybe booking some house viewings. Don't know yet. It's a bit too early. I think if I was going to move out, I want it to be after when the next tax year begins. I'll probably move maybe towards Somerset or East Devon. Because men inherit balding from their mother's side, not their father's side. So if the mum's dad didn't bald, then the son of the mum probably won't bald. And my Malaysian uncles all have great hair. Not a single baldy. All my English uncles are bald. And since my sister's dad, which is my dad, was bald, likeliness that the son will be bald as well. Unfortunately. It will be interesting to see if my nephew goes bald. To prove my theory. So if I had a... Wait. If I had a son, would the son be bald? No, if my son's mum's dad was bald, then my son would be bald. So you would have to find a woman whose dad is not bald if you wanted a son who does not go bald. But, you know, a lot of men look good bald. I mean, look at Bruce Willis, look at Patrick Boyle. I think, like, being scared of going bald is a sign of insecurity, and you should embrace your masculinity. A lot of men look great bald. Bald with a beard, it's a good look. Like a Greek warrior. And then you don't have to worry about washing your hair or getting haircuts. Just buzz it all off. It's not the end of the world.
Can you explain to your viewers
Well,
how
thanks.
someone with such a low income like yours buys a new car, can lose $200 a day on stocks, and now is planning to move to a bigger house? Did your mum give you more money or what? Does your girlfriend know about your debt?
Okay, number one, I didn't buy the car. I traded in my old car for a PCP plan of £100 a month. They gave me £900 cash back for the trade-in, since 40% of the maximum deposit was exceeded by the value of the car, so they gave me back what was left over. Plus £500 Electroverse charging card. Also cheaper car insurance because it's a slower, safer car with more safety features. So I'd save £300 a year on car insurance. Only £100 a month. And I don't lose $200 a day on stocks. Today I made £20 from my day trades. Yeah, technically I lost 300 because I closed everything out at a £300 loss. But that was just de-risking because I don't want to be all in 20x leverage longs whilst the market has hit a key level and could potentially flash crash back down. I don't want to experience that pain again. So yeah, I closed everything out at a loss. But in order to preserve the account balance, I made the decision to cut everything off at a loss. But I'm quite happy with the account balance and where it got back up to. I'm not planning to move to a bigger house. I'm just planning to move to a similar house, but nearer to a town, so I can do Uber Eats. Yeah, well, I didn't have to top up the account to avoid margin call during that massive crash because during the crash, I I shorted and I made a couple hundred here and 100 there, and I day traded. If I didn't do that, yeah, I would have been margin called because I was shorting on the way down. No, I'm not getting a flat. I need a house with a driveway so I can charge my car. I need peace and quiet. I don't want to live in a town. I want to live nearer to a town. I still want to live in a village. Tomorrow I might go out and do some town scouting to see where is good for Uber Eats. I've got 3 towns on my list I want to hit tomorrow. The reason for moving is can't really say. So I don't think the need to move is imminent. I'm thinking like longer term into next year. I would like to be living not here. Yeah, maybe Somerset, Wiltshire, Basingstoke. Mm-hmm. Electric vehicle pay per mile tax. Yeah, 3p per mile starting from April 2028. It's 2 years away.
Twisting reality will not save you from disaster, Daniel. You are just seeking deeper and deeper in sheet.
Yeah, whatever. Mm-hmm. 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 So I don't like the idea of having to move back in with my mum because I don't like the sound of. I don't like the way it sounds that I can't afford to live by myself. I think being able to afford to live in your own house is a goal worth fighting for. Nothing to be ashamed about. The economy went to shit. Yeah, and there's all these people broke who have to live with their parents and they can't afford a car. and they're like, oh, the country sucks because the rich stay rich and the poor get poor. I'm not poor. I'm not going to become like one of those people who are like, oh, well, boo-hoo, my life sucks. It's all the rich fault because of this and that. Stop whining, pull your finger out. The rich works hard to get to where they are. Stop like thinking all your problems are because of the rich. You can't just blame the rich all the time. I am not one of those people affected by the petty problems of being poor. I transcend above the peasants. I live in a house and I have a car and I'm not concerned with such things. As being broke and having to live with mummy. I'm a strong, independent man. This is who I've decided I am. Therefore, it is true. I'm a genius investor, day trader, internet entrepreneur, and I will not go running back to my mum's house. I don't care how many fucking McDonald's I gotta deliver. Or how many hours of streaming I gotta sit here through. If I'm in the shit, you guys are in the shit too. Because you're stuck here with me until I end the stream. It's about positive thinking. I cannot live through my entire life defeated, unable to have my own place to live. This is a fight worth fighting for. Okay, Akari, you're banned. You people just don't know when to quit it, do you? Just keep pushing. I will create a new YouTube video series that will not get me in trouble. Day trading masterclass. Day 1 of my £1,000 account. I will show you step by step, day by day, 1 month of day trading results. My tactics, my golden rules. And then you can sign up to my Discord, $100 a month, and join my mastermind class. It's so funny. Traveling Trader Guy did a 3-hour live stream futures accelerator course. And then people in the chat were asking him questions, and he was like raging at them for asking questions, and then he banned them and turned off the chat. Oh, it's so funny. I mean, you're supposed to be teaching people, and then you're banning them for asking questions because he thinks they're stupid questions. God, it was so funny. It'd be like joining a class at a college, and then you raise your hand, ask a question, and you get kicked out of the classroom. So funny. Ah, shit. Making money from courses instead of trading. Well, I mean, if you could make hundreds of thousands of dollars by making courses where you don't lose any money, then why not do that instead of risking hundreds of thousands of dollars trading? If you got the audience, YouTube income's pretty reliable and risk-free, whereas day trading, even if you're a pro, can still be very risky. Like, just day trade with, I don't know, 5k, 10k, whilst your main bread and butter of Discord and courses brings in hundreds of thousands. It's like saying, oh, if Bob Ross is such a talented artist, why doesn't he just become a millionaire by selling art? Instead, why does he teach people how to paint on Twitch? Bob Ross is dead. No, he's not. He streams on Twitch every day. What are you talking about? Why doesn't he just open a museum and sell his art? Why is he on Twitch every day streaming? Like a fucking loser. I don't understand why, if you teach something, like anyone else teaching something, no one ever says, oh, they're a scammer. Like maths teacher, if he's so good at maths, why doesn't he become a mathematician? Why is he teaching maths instead of, I don't know, like solving algorithmic problems with his math skills? Why would anyone become a teacher if they're so good at what they're teaching? Why don't they just become a millionaire with the knowledge that they're teaching? Hair looks strange now. Well, yeah, because it's the first day of the cut. It will look better tomorrow. The problem is because I washed my hair and set my hair before I cut it. So it was washed and set when it was long. And then now it's still set how it was when it was long, but now it's cut. So tomorrow it will be washed and set in its new length. So yeah, it does look kind of rubbish right now. Also, I think, with trading, you're not making anything, you're not helping anyone, you're not building anything. I think even if you're good at trading, it's not very fulfilling. You don't feel like you're giving anything back or helping anyone. So maybe they want to teach their skill to feel like, passing it down, like contributing, helping people, because you don't really help anyone by trading. What do you mean 99% of jobs are not helping anyone? 99% of jobs are helping people. What do you mean? Literally every job is you're creating something or you're providing a service. What the hell? Trading, investing is like one of the only jobs where you're not helping anyone. You're literally taking money from people. I mean, the only value you're providing is you're providing liquidity to the market. Yeah, I guess investors are helpful because the companies can use the money to grow. I mean, investing all began back in the olden days when they had to raise the capital for these big ships to go sail across the oceans looking for treasures, which is very expensive and risky because it could sink. So you get investors to chip in to make it financially feasible. And if the ship sinks, everyone loses a tiny bit instead of one person losing everything. That's the origin of investing, really. I won't be bothered going out tomorrow to do Uber Eats. I guess worst case scenario, I'll just get myself a McDonald's. Maybe I'd deliver it to myself. Well, I want to find somewhere where Uber Eats does well. I've tried the outskirts of Plymouth and it didn't work very well. Yeah, I cut my hair today. I found this other town where I think maybe it could work, but it's like an hour drive away. But there's 2 other towns I want to try as well on the way there. So I could do a test run. If I'm gonna move, it'll probably be after next April. I got some tips when I was doing Uber Eats last year, especially around Christmas. I used to get tips doing Amazon Flex Morrison blocks, and that was one of the bonuses of bringing my mum with me. Was my mum's a very cheerful person, so I got her to deliver the bags of shopping, and she would get tips. I'm not very good with people. I'm not very friendly. My mum would be hugging them. There was this old lady. She was hugging my mum. Gave her a £10 note. So there's a lot of people surprisingly tip in the UK with Amazon. Not parcels, but the shopping blocks. I never got any tips doing delivery. Yeah, I really wish I didn't get banned on Amazon. Morrison blocks would have been very useful. Although I wouldn't do the parcel deliveries again. You end up getting sent to horrible places. Also, now my car's a lot bigger. It wouldn't be as easy zipping in and out. Yeah, I got a new car. I got a Citroen Electric C4. It's really nice. It's so comfortable. Suspension's great. It's much bigger. Don't know what the torque is. Google it. Yeah, I really like my new car. It looks cool. I really like the higher seating. Makes me feel superior to people smaller than me. I like pulling up next to cars at the traffic lights and I'm way higher than they are and I'm like, peasant, look how small you are. I'd destroy you if we crashed into each other. You just sit so much higher up. And the suspension, there's all these little bumps into my cul-de-sac. There's a lot of bumps, and when I went over it in my Peugeot, it was ooh, like that. In my Citroen, I just glide over it. Also, the M26 motorway where the road gets all rough and it's made out of concrete or something. That was so loud and bumpy in the Peugeot, but in the Citroen, you don't feel a thing. I couldn't believe it, and the cabin noise is so much quieter than the Peugeot. Yeah, suspension's really good. glides over potholes. It's got 18-inch tires. They're massive. You could probably crawl under my car and sleep under it. How much money would I have to earn per hour to drive Uber passengers? I don't know. Does it pay more than food? In the UK, you gotta get a taxi license. I don't know if you have to do that in America. I heard the taxi license is like £900. You have to be a properly licensed taxi driver. I don't know if I'd want to do that. If they keep talking, I'll be very distracted. My driving might not be very good. Maybe I'll look into it, see what you need to do to get the license. I don't know how you apply for it on the Uber driver app. Manage Uber account. How do you become an Uber driver? There's a Domino's Pizza in Launceston. 8 miles away. I wonder if I turn it on now, will I get orders? I wonder if Launceston's any good. God, if I get any Uber Eats from here, it'd be amazing. But I was in my mum's house, and that McDonald's was like 6 or 8 miles away, and I was able to get the trips from going online at my mum's house. Apply for Domino's? Yeah, I did when I first moved here. I went to the Exeter Domino's and I went for the interview. They didn't give me the job because I didn't have the right insurance. He said, update your insurance and come back. I said part-time. He said, why not full-time? Yeah, I didn't really want to drive around in Exeter delivering pizza in the evening Because that's when most of the deliveries will be ordered, wouldn't it? People getting pizza for dinner, not lunchtime. And it's not like Uber Eats where you can choose when to work. You got to work a shift. And then if it's quiet, you got to go into the store and like help out making dough or something. Yeah, that's the problem with Domino's, is that it's going to be in a city or a town. I would rather work in the kitchen. I'd rather be the person making the pizza, not driving up and down. I can finally put my rubbish out after nearly a month of having all these black bags. I just put them outside in the shed the whole time. I won't go to bed soon. 10:30. I wonder if there's anything worth trading tomorrow, since it's Thanksgiving. Is he not hitting his vape addiction? What do you mean hitting? Do you mean quitting? Damn, silver ripped. My 3x silver ETF's gonna do good. Don't know what happened. Basically, I got addicted to sex, and I spent my whole life chasing girls instead of, studying, working hard. I thought, why do I waste my time studying, working hard when I could be having sex? It was all very short-term thinking. But, I had a lot of sex. Can't complain, really. It was good. Sex is pretty nice. I indulged in the pleasures of the flesh. Now I'm broke with no skills. Nothing to my name. Course on how to get sex. You just go on a dating app. and then meet people. It's not like you need secret special Riz moves. I'm really awkward. I barely talk. If they like you, it doesn't really matter. Although it definitely helps if you are good at talking. But I've gotten girls where they were interested in me, but they had no interest in this other guy who would talk circles around me. I don't have advice apart from just be nice. Be nice. I don't know. Just don't be a weirdo. I mean, you can be weird, just don't be creepy weird. You can be funny weird. Where's that other vape? Can't find it. You can be funny weird, just don't be creepy weird. No, I haven't. I finished one vape. This was my favourite, mango, but that's finished. I had another one, I can't find it. Oh, these little ones. I don't know why this one makes me cough. The liquid came in my mouth. I still got my gaming channel, but I haven't posted anything in ages because there's no games. Ugh. What if I do two at the same time? This kick finally finished. No. I feel like it's still worth doing 5 or 6 hours just to make £20. £20 a day is £500 a month. Jesus. I don't know if it's worth it anymore. It's better than nothing. You just make hundreds a day. Yeah, I had shisha. I had shisha a couple months ago with that Spanish girl. It was quite nice. Don't I ever want to marry and have kids? Yeah, if I find the right woman. who still wants to be with me after she knows about my past. Because I don't know how I can keep all that a secret. I hate having to keep it a secret. I like being open. I would like them to be accepting of my past. It'll get to a point where the marriage was a very long time. It's already quite a long time ago. Like 7 years ago now. 2018 was a very long time ago. The more longer it becomes, I think the easier it will be for people to stomach what I did. But yeah, I mean, looking back, it was pretty messed up. Like bragging about cheating, making videos and content about it. But I mean, she also cheated on me though. We were basically just cheating on each other. It was a toxic relationship. Played out in front of everyone on YouTube. I don't think I should be punished for life for it. Obviously, I haven't done that since. I haven't made a series about how I cheated on my partner since then. No, I don't think I'm high IQ. If I was high IQ, I wouldn't have self-admitted all of the bad things I've done. I would have kept it to myself. But I did it chasing the dream of being a YouTuber. But the kind of content I made doomed me from the beginning. I should have stayed away from streaming, knowing that I couldn't control myself. Kind of like Boogie. Like, you know how everyone thought Boogie was a nice guy, but then his real colours or his like crazy side came out on streams, and then that was like his downfall. Well, I think I'm gonna go to bed. Getting bored. See ya tomorrow.